There, hello Nia. We're doing this all in lieu of Imbilic or something. Thank you, Tim. I am really overwhelmed with. Well, you saw some of it, so I'm overwhelmed.
Really wet out and it's cold, so that's why
I'm not sure how good it is, but I produced something. If nothing else,
it'd be nice to go out to the wetlands, but you know what? It's colder than hell there too. It's even worse. So, like, where do we go?
It says the wetlands are right outside our back door.
Well, that too. Good point. So, I didn't know what to do. And tomorrow it's supposed to be like this too. I suspect we're just going to be doing language. We'll go over the other thing. Benno stayed with us through it, so maybe he thinks he's learning something. That's fine. If anything, I can send it to him and say, we're going to go over the document. If he comes on without enough other people there, I would send him the document as well, because we're allowed to share it. So he has it to follow along with. He sent me a really cool JPEG thing for German clock, as to what, because he's talked about that, what you put in on the verb and the hour. He said we should do something like this for Nishanabi, and I said, well, I emailed him back. I said,
the way he sits there listening to it, because I'm coming
we really need to tweak it or work with it.
And he does recognize that those are images of us.
Yeah.
That's why he's watching it. Yeah, like, and then he just sits there. See the ears start doing things. And he knows I'm talking about him. And there's me being attentive. So do you remember this blanket?
Oh, look at her. Yeah, there she is.
When did I do it? Out of what?
Leftovers.
A bunch of squares that came from probably Mrs. Linger. All sorts of people. And there were all these squares and a whole bunch of leftover wool. And I sat there doing this when we were watching TV. That's and I wonder why I keep junk. Like that should go away, right? What? Well, kind of like everything else around here, it all seems to have some meaning. Go figure, huh? Yeah. Anyway, and there's Nia. He's snoozing. Nia, you opened your eye and looked at me. Not that I can see it on camera, but there's the peeky. See if you can pat his tummy. You let him. Oh, I don't want you to. Okay. Aw.
And then you get up your turn right. And we're going to go down that way and then come back.
I put the blanket away a while ago when cats were peeing on things or whatever, and I wasn't up here a lot. And then it was out a few times, and yeah, there's a blanket. If you had to, you could wrap up in it over there, but I'd rather you weren't sitting on them. And taking the pillow over helps, does it? Well, it would be nice if you had an extra pillow that just lived over there, that you could sit up right. Do you use both the red one over there?
I'll tell you that pillow.
That red thing? What is it? It's pink like that. Well, it's strange that she would ship it, and that's where I would take it. If you turn it up, there are some really cool doing it to it, and then you don't have to drag it back and forth. Okay?
I wonder if those are from India.
No, they're... What do you think they are?
Those are not North American.
Those are African. And they're Yoruba. They are Yoruba rattles. And when she sent them, I was kind of overwhelmed. Because I don't think Jess fully knows what I do. Do I sound that bad? Kind of Santeria. Oh, good. Heck, Tim, it almost looks like I know what to do with errata with that song. And I didn't know. I actually didn't know. That's a drum song.
I think it's really cool that you
It's
are watching,
movie boopy.
and I think it's really cool that you're watching this because this is within the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And you have recently watched a video, Tim, that you were in a walker and you could not get through an ag wreck building.
Yeah.
So there is progress here.
Yes, we did. It was a lot warmer
And
that
you
day.
need to be able to tell yourself that. Okay?
What does that one down there?
I'm telling you that. What?
I know this.
Well, I'm telling you that too.
What is that?
And that idea of you've got to walk, you've got to build some muscles. I said that to Angela last night I told you. So I'm bitching constantly. I'm not even a coach anymore. I'm just a bitch. And Frank was, I guess, listening, and she said, "Oh, that's like here. I keep telling him he has to walk." And Frank stays in because it's raining.
Yeah.
So he goes downstairs and he does Tai Chi instead. Okay? So you see how that has to happen though? Yeah.
Mia, what in hell are you doing? Get out of there.
Oh, I love you too.
You're in charge.
Are you bored by this?
Oh, turn that, see where we were.
Is it? You're sure about that, huh? Look at that.
I got it. I got some jelly beans. I got jelly beans. I found jelly beans. I did.
What do? Just throw them in your pocket loose? Aren't they covered in fuzzies?
No. Fuck. There's so many in my pocket before you get all fuzzy dogs.
God. Okay. Never mind. There, I found some jelly beans. Pardon me? No, it was a way for you to try to get lost. Aren't you glad you had me along?
I would have gone this way.
Yes, you're being attentive. I know you are. You're checking everything out. Good girl. Yes, you're the good girl. Yes, you are. You're doing your job. Oh, I'm going to come up here and you're going to tell me. Yes, you're doing your job. Yes, you are. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, you're doing your job. Are you coming up? Boopy doop. Come on. Yes, mommy's girl. You are doing your job. You are a good girl. You've been doing a really good job, too. Yeah, you have. A really good job. Yes, you have. What a good job. I tell you, you have just been doing an incredible job. Yeah, you. Yes, you. Boopy doopy 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 doop boop boop. Oh, I'm gonna go climb up the tree thing. Yeah, probably. That's mommy's girl. Yes. Oh yeah, what a picture. I'm scratching her back. Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
crazed. I sound crazed. What did you say?
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Okay, well, I thought you noticed it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
That was a repeat conversation. Okay, yes, that was a repeat conversation. It's really warm down there, and here it was quite cold. Like, yeah, you did feel that? Like, the temperature differences were unreal, weren't they?
Give it a break.
I just say here, and tomorrow we're going to be inside doing language. Well, here, it's 1 week later, and we're going to do it again. But look at the weather there.
Where's the weather here?
Oh, the weather. Oh, it's going to... I think it'll let up a bit tomorrow afternoon, late
Here
afternoon.
it's a 4 week of rain.
What? Well, I know, but it will let up a bit. And, you know, at that point, we could probably get in the van and go drive over to Salish Park and sit there and stare at the water or something. I don't know where else to go.
because if we head out towards the canal, it's dark by the time we're coming back. And I don't expect getting out of here until 3:34 for an hour.
The garbage needs to be dealt with all over cabin. And you're dealing with the dog stuff and you're cleaning upstairs, I take it.
So what are you doing tomorrow during class?
Don't go out now.
You've got to go out and feed the dog, and you've got to do a cleanup up here. Okay, so you will just excuse yourself and say, you know, I've got to do a couple of things, and so, you know, by 10 o'clock or so, we are into our something else, because then that would take you about an hour, and then when you come back on, we can do. We'll go back over that other stuff. I really wish he was saying those words, because I am not sure how to pronounce a lot of that. And he's not. I've got the tapes to say. I'm talking about MEMS stuff. Okay, we're learning how to conjugate, but I don't even know how to say the words. I have one here too. I have one here, well, and then I won't be able to paint the fence. I don't know. I've thought of all sorts of things. Planting a cedar, basically just that side of our post. Like in that area. Mark isn't going to care. And it would be something there. It would also give us something to hook the fence to if we had to. And I don't know. It isn't like I don't have some shrubs to use. I could pull one of the ones out of the back
Why are you taking
area,
tanks out? Why don't
pots,
you
and drop it in.
Oh, okay. Okay, would you please make sure the back door is locked? And I'm gonna.
You got fuzzies on your beard.
She's
Yeah, you do right
the police station is on board. Because the people that are in this right now, reoccur again and again and again. She doesn't. Therefore, if you remove her from the pile, I'm not sure feels good.
name's Ham because there was the rain. I'm not sure what you're telling me, but anyway, okay.
Nor tomorrow night, but soon, Trax. Very soon. You are going
Years from now. That individual off to Mexico, there I've just told myself who it was, really touches me in a way that, I don't know. I hope you get this. I think you will, because I don't want to explain it. If I had a son, that's my son. And I don't have a son anymore. Like,
Well, that's who you said want your son to be.
well, he's just so cool. I can't believe he sits there and listens to us babble, too. And the email I got back from him, and I said to him, do you know what kind of a gift you've given me? This is the greatest of gifts, whether you know it or not. And he messaged back and said, you know, it's a gift. We have the study group. Well, maybe it's my return. I mean, and I got Brody's PDF. I think I came out the better, believe it or not. Like, I don't even know how to process any of this anymore. I just want to cry. Meaning that I need to get on the Facebook call with Jane and have one of those girl talks. I sent her a few of our Audacitys, which sound a lot better than what we were trying to do. Because I do have them upstairs. I couldn't find them because they were coded wrong. I need to pull the 2018 pictures off and put them on one of the different externals because they are more reliable units. I've got a lot of those kinds of things that need to happen in the next while, but you know, for right now, Are you still on it?
it's really
Yes,
been an
because-
incredible day, Tia.
Okay, we're doing
And we've got
language a little, right? So
meditation music
we've kind of gone through
I really thought that we should have gone out for Imbolc.
But Tim, I just feel like I have been through.
And then we just kept going,
It's not even
and I didn't know what to do.
I don't know what it is. Like a weekend of
Sent us
visiting
some
different
tape.
people
Oh yeah,
with all sorts of stuff, which are one and the same. I don't know what we're gonna do when the weather gets better. If people are
there was
gonna
a purple
fall off.
candle, and we did karaoke and
I think
an Imbolc and
our buddy
Ow.
down towards South America there.
oh look at that.
What's she doing? Trying to eat it? We'll put it on the bed and let her lick at it. She'll be thrilled. Look,
Yeah, she's doing that.
I'm sorry. See, I just want to cry.
No. And it kind of works with this music in the background. I wouldn't be doing meditation with this. This is just, I don't know. I posted the article in the group page, and it talks about how COVID has literally erased, not destroyed, I think the word is erased hundreds of relationships that we never thought about before. And then when I said, you know, those people I knew at Starbucks, I didn't know their name, but they're not there. It's literally those levels. That everything that makes life meaningful, no wonder I'm so fucking bitchy half the time. You know, okay, so you would go to work, and I'd go to Starbucks, and there'd be 4 or 5 people there, like, well, Ken was one we knew, but you know, chat, or how's your life? That's where I met Daphne. And Daphne became more. That's gone.
So it's the Imbolc moment, and I'm glad we're doing something. Well, and we probably didn't want to go out. You know how cold and wet it is? The water is just laying everywhere.
Do you see what I'm saying? And then there were those people like Christian bikers, and you know, like we would see them in the sun, like for years we saw them,
We're here
what,
again
5 or
with
6
her
times a year, and then all of a sudden we were going to Tim Hortons,
Gone all day.
and it was gone.
And she really
gone.
has been on since he left.
And
Well,
and
you know,
there's
I
no
don't know if she
mailman
tells them.
regular.
I think
There
he
are a bunch of
knows
Twinkies that
it's
throw the mail on the street,
It's
and
probably good.
all of it
It's something
seems gone.
else.
So why are we all a little crazy? Well, I know why. If Jane's been locked in a house because of what's going on, I understand why she feels. I think I understand. I can't imagine it. She's in her house with her animals because if she goes out, somebody could try to hit her with a car. Like in the middle of COVID. This sounds like a bad movie. Well, it is a bad movie. Stephen King was in on this one, including Bill Gates. No, Bill Gates got a hold of Stephen King's ideas. And so at that point of how are we going to build this stuff back into our lives, or how are we going to do it? Today, I know Sunday, 10 hours, and we did language, and then we did something else, and then we did language, and then we did something else, and then we did help mail, and then we did something else. Then Benno had to go, and then we did something else, and then from the time I suddenly I was pulling up the language again, and then the next thing I knew, there's you and me and Jane, and we're talking about the shit people talk about in Starbucks. Oh, the concert I went to. Oh yeah, and we did this, and this is pretty special stuff because I haven't gone anywhere else, and this is what's going to hold me and carry me through this week. Okay, so I really, on top of all that, really want us to practice this song. Jane seemed okay with that. If you don't think you can sing it, you might be able to sing along with me. And I think any one of us could do the whole song. Any 3 of us. And you might be right with the time lag.
The problem is you get one voice that carries over the other 2.
And then it,
Always
and
a time lag.
yeah, and then it time lags, and then it sounds really bad. So literally, if we each took a verse, and I don't care which one, they've got the Isidorish, they can listen to it. We'll each pick a verse, and the 3 of us are going to do it. And if you have to simply harmonize, nobody's going to mind. There are, if he's got 40 people, there are a good 15 that know that you have some issues, including Isidore. So we're the, I don't know if we are the core group. I think Ray should get in on this. And get Ray to do a 4th verse. If he can do the
and I'm glad
bit of crocheting, maybe get him to start Benno
probably
can
didn't
do.
go out. Do you know how
This is
cold
really
it
good
is?
on the second one.
The water is just laying
Get
everywhere.
nishanabi.
So what did you think of today?
Sekansana. He sounds
Yeah.
good on that. I like that one too
Can't believe
myself.
Mike puts up with
I
us.
could do the red
Mike,
bloomer
we're here
ones.
again with her.
And maybe get
gone
changed to
all
the
day.
first one, and maybe
And she really has been on since he left.
maybe
Well,
Ray something
I don't know what she
about,
tells him. I think
you know,
he knows
we'll
that
hug
it's
Isidore,
just-
or I'm going to ask
it's
Isidore
probably
for some
good.
lines.
It's something
What if we wanted to
else.
say, we will hug Isidore when he comes? How am I going to say that if we were putting that in the song? Yeah. And I don't want to shake his hand. We will hug Isidore when he comes. When he comes, we will hug. That's all I need. We will hug Isidore.
That's because of COVID.
What?
No, that's your.
Well, we're gonna do it virtual. Like, okay, we've been practicing, and that's the thing. We were practicing. You know, we're gonna have one more practice session, and everybody's listening, and we're practicing. And is there some way we can come on after next Sunday and do this? And I think the third week we should be inviting him. And I think we'll be ready. That worked well today. We're gonna. I like Sonia's brilliant. She's right. We need to start prayer. We really do. I feel like that too. But once we start, I can do the prayer because Shane sounded pretty. Then everybody's doing it or not, whether she thinks she did or not. Sonia can do the prayer. Okay, so one of us is going to step up to the plate on each different week and do that prayer. That's how we open. And if I have to, I'm going to try to.
The new one?
No, Minwa Sanugading. That's our opening. So we're working on doing a structure for ceremony. And that's not odd because there is a structure for meetings here that they have worked out for classes even with Helka Malum. So there's the prayer. And then if I'm not the teacher, but I am the facilitator. And as the facilitator, I have to stay in the language. So I need to script it.
There's the Embolic moment.
I literally
And I'm glad we're
need to
doing
figure
something.
out a script that I can
And we probably
sort
didn't
of be able to
go out. Do
say
you know
and
how
say,
cold and wet
you
it
know,
is?
Miigwech,
The water
Sonia,
is just laying everywhere.
Shin.
So what did you think of today?
Let's introduce ourselves. I need to be able to say that. And we just
I can't believe
keep rolling
Mike puts
with it.
up with us.
Even if we have to be
We're here again with her.
almost like we've studied lines
Gone
of
all
play.
day.
Because guess what? That's how
And she
kids
really
learn.
has been on since he left.
And they learn songs that way. And they,
I don't know what she
ask a
tells him.
kid,
I
well,
think he
what was the
knows
Ninja
that
Turtle
just-
cartoon?
It's probably good.
They know all of it.
It's something else.
And they know it by script, and that's how they learn even language and how to put stories together. And so we're doing that too. Look, it's Boo Boo. Okay, we're here, and Mary meet. Never Mary part.
That's right.
And we changed him. So my dear sister over
Mary
49, never
never
Mary
Mary
part. You think I freak her out? Take you off a camera in a minute here. I love that. She said, "Oh my God, look at your leathers." Yeah, like she's got to quit saying she's dark. Oh, trust me, baby, I can
There's the
top
Embolic
you.
moment.
Like,
And I'm glad we're doing something. And we probably didn't go out. Do you know how cold and wet it is? The water is just laying everywhere. So what did you think of today?
Done really well.
Yeah? I can't believe Mike puts up with us. Oh, Mike, we're here again with her. Oops.
You've been gone all day.
And she really has been on since he left. Well, I don't know what she tells him. I think he knows that it's just, it's probably good. It's something else.
Yeah.